We're flipping out.
All right, we're totally
bad
excited.
pun, and I apologize.
Kellogg's tour of gymnastics champions at the Blue Cross Arena is tomorrow, and Jordyn Wieber is a former Olympic gold medalist. A gold medalist. She's in our studio this morning. Jennifer is leaping for joy right now to talk all about what you're doing in Rochester and about your illustrious career. And you're retired.
at 21, right?
It's a weird word to use, I guess, for a gymnast because our lifespan is so short. But yeah, I've been retired for a couple of years now, but I got the chance to come back on this Kellogg's Tour of Gymnastics Champions, and it's been really exciting.
So when you're retired at 21, is gymnastics like riding a bike, or can you still do so much of what you did, for example, in the Olympics when everyone watched you guys with such wide eyes, or is it kind of like, oh, I'm feeling that now?
Well, when I took a couple of years off from the sport, and then I heard I was coming on the tour, I tried to see what I could still do, and it's fun to get back in the gym. I mean, that's what I did my entire life, so to be able to come back and learn some skills again and be able to perform in the show, it's been a lot of fun.
So how do you get back into it after, like you said, you took a little break, and then how do you physically and mentally get ready? Or is it like riding a bike where you just, it's like you get right back out and you're like, oh yeah, I know how to do this?
Yeah, some things are like riding a bike. Like for me, balance beam was a little bit easier to get back because it's my favorite event.
Oh, yeah, that's easy peasy right there.
But, other things like bars, I got really, really sore, and I didn't do it for a long time because there's a lot of muscles in gymnastics you don't normally use when you're just going on a run.
Right.
Yeah.
What is that like? I mean, take away the crowds in the arena, take away the TV cameras. The routine itself, one makes you probably gnaw on your fingernails, at least it does for me, but then you add in those elements of the Olympics. How do you handle that pressure at such a young age?
I mean, to be honest, it just takes lots and lots of preparation. We train up to 30 hours a week and rehearse our routines a million times so that by the time we get out to the competition, it's like we put our brain on autopilot and we don't have to think about it, and we just go out there and do the same routine we've practiced a million times. So it's definitely a lot of pressure, but we've prepared for that pressure, and that's how we go out there and be able to hit it when it counts.
What's it like to be, and now that you're a part of this tour, you get to meet your fans, people who followed your career, but you also, you get to do some of what you did, you get to meet the fans, but it's really different though, isn't it? This is not like the days of competing in the Olympics and all that. So how do you train yourself to sort of enjoy the ride, and just sort of relax?
Well, I always tell people this show is very different than what you see on TV with gymnastics competitions. It's more of a mixture of gymnastics and dancing and lights and costumes and music, and we also have not only the women's team but also the men's team, the rhythmic gymnasts, and the trampolinists. So it's like a big mixture of a lot of different elements, and it's more of a celebration for us to kind of travel around and celebrate with our fans who supported us in the Olympics, and it's also a way for us to kind of relax and have fun. I mean,
there's no one judging you, right? There's no one holding up numbers or telling you how you did. It's just
a lot less pressure, and it's more just fun for us, and we hope that the crowd has fun as well.
That's great.
So you brought along some friends, right? Some other gymnasts that people would all know the names, and oh my goodness. So who's come along?
So we have all the Olympic teams from this year in Rio. So you'll see Simone Biles and Ali Raisman and Gabby Douglas.
Unbelievable.
And then you'll also see the men's Olympic team. And then we also have some former Olympians such as myself and Shawn Johnson, Nastia Liukin, and even we have dancers. And it's just it's a great cast.
I want to ask you about what you think about the Rio gymnasts, like if you've met them, what's it like to get to meet them? Have you met them already?
Yeah, I mean, these are girls I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
We trained on the national team together. They were kind of first starting out when I was finishing out.
Yeah, you kind of look at them and go, oh, I remember those days.
But it's cool to see, how hard they worked and to see them get to that level the same way I did when 4 years ago. And they just completely dominated in Rio. It was so much fun to watch.
That's great.
Dominated. All right, I want to sort of bookend this. When we come back, I want to find out, how you started and how you got to, be in the Olympics and what you're doing today. So we're gonna take a break. I'm so mesmerized by this video that we're watching of you, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this girl sitting right here is the same girl here. I'm so impressed. More with Jordyn when we come back.